Hello and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well, and I am back with the final part of my complete network collection. Now, if you've watched parts 1 and parts 2, you've seen a big chunk of what I've got in the collection, but there is even more to show you. And in this episode I have managed to squeeze the final part of my DVD collection, and I'm also going to be showing some of my network Blu-ray and DVD films that I've got in the collection as well. So yeah, it is a Jim Jam network trilogy, if you like. So I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to go and show you the rest of my collection. Okay, we're on the second unit now. There you can see that is its chunk out the Goonies. So let's move on to what I've got on my shelf. So I've got the first 3 series there, as you can see, of Peak Practice. I've got series 1 and the 3rd series. I need to find the 2nd series of Romany Jones. I believe there's 4 series in the collection. I've got series 1 and 2 of Shelley. I believe there's about 9. I think there's about 10 series in total of Shelley. Hopefully get more in the future. First series of A Very Peculiar Practice with Peter Davison. This is quite a good little war comedy. Backs to the Land. I've got the first 2 series of Backs to the Land. I've got Prospects, the complete series with Gary... What's his name? Gary Olsen. I nearly said Gary Oldham then. Gary Olsen. This is all I've got in the collection for the 70s Benny Hill. Hopefully I'm going to try these soon, and I'm going to get the complete collection when I find it a good price, the 70s box set, because I do have the 80s box set. So these, I think I picked these up in charity shops. I think these was like £1 or a couple of quid each off World of Books or something. I've got a series called Hello Cheeky there with Tim Butt Taylor and yeah, John Junkin and Barry Cryer. This is quite a modern release. This is a series called Hospital People, which is on BBC. Yeah, it's not a bad little comedy sketch show, that one. We got some Beasts with Alexander Armstrong from Pointless. John Inman in this one. This is a very nice little comedy show about this guy who inherits a rock factory in Blackpool. And it's a nice little touch, this series, because at the end of each episode, John Inman personally thanks the audience for watching the episode. So yeah, really quite like Odd Man Out. Now we've got some Jack Rolls and Tolls, Sadie It's Cold Outside. Yeah, 2 series of Cribbins that they made. Now, like I said in the last video, this is the series that I had on DVD from Network, the 3rd series. I believe the 3rd series is quite hard to get on Blu-ray. I've got series 1, 2, 3 and 5 of Edgar Wallace Mysteries. Yeah, these are great little short dramas. Then we've got the first series of The Rivals of Sherlock Holmes. This is some historical drama coming now. We've got some Jenny. And then we've got a few like detective series. So we've got The Complete Shoestring. We've got The Complete Hazel. We've got The Complete Villains. A series from 1983 called Johnny Jarvis. First 2 series of Chancer. We've got some Linda LaPlante Widows. I did have these individually, but I decided to get them out and get the complete collection in one box set. Got a couple of ITC series. This is not an ITC series, sorry, I got confused there. This is Hawkeye and the Last of the Mohicans. This is an ITC series, Sword of Freedom. Then we've got, I should really get rid of these and get both sets in one box, but yeah, volumes 1 and 2 Sunday Night at the London Palladium. Harry's Game. Some South Riding, all 13 episodes. The Adventurer. A series starring the late great Patricia Routledge, who died recently. This is a series called Victoria Regina. And this is like a 90s soap opera. Russell T Davies done this one. From, I think it was about 1994. We got some Fox here. You might recognise a few people on the front cover. Got a great cast in this one. Bernard Hill, Larry Lamb, Ray Winston. I've got series 1 of Medics. Who remembers this one from the 90s? And I've got series 3 as well of Medics with Tom Baker and Sue Johnston there. Now we've got the 60s, the 70s and the 80s. I do want to get the 90s set when I find it at a good price. But these are documentaries, basically showcasing everything that happened in these decades. I've got World in Action, sorry. So that's the first one and the third volume. I'm hopefully going to get more of them when I find them cheap. Let's get to the top. We've got series 2 of Where the Heart Is. Beat us about series 1. We've got Rupert the Bear volume 2. Secret Service. That's a Jerry Anderson show. I've got 2 series of the Wheel Tappers and Shunters Club, the first and the second series. A couple of Blu-ray films there. So we've got the Lightly Lads film, Love Lie Down, about Till Death Us Do Part. And if we move on to the next shelf, up the top there, we've got the complete Adrian Mole, we've got Astronauts, we've got Kinvig, then we've got some complete Ripping Yards, Nightingales, the complete Outside Edge, Just William complete, the complete series and Mother Make Free, some Curry and Chips. If we move along here, we have got the Tommy Cooper collection. So we've got 3 different series in there. The Tommy Cooper Era, Just Like That and Cooper. Next to that, we've got the complete London Weekend TV series. I know you can get the complete ITV collection, but I think there's only 1 extra disc that these haven't got. So I've just left it at that for now. We've got a couple of old gold media releases. Now I put these in with my networks because to me they're technically networks. So I've just added them into the collection. So I've got Slinger's Day there with Bruce Forsyth. So basically he's like a manager of a supermarket, and yeah, he's okay, he's not too bad. And then we've got a classic there, For the Love of Ada, with Wilfred Pickles and Irene Handel. Room Service, a very early appearance there. You might recognise that guy there, Matthew Kelly. Very good. From 1979. I do actually quite like Brian Pringle as well. I think he's quite a good actor. We've got a series with Ronnie Barker, an early 70s one. Now That's Me Over There. No, That's Me Over There even. We've got some Get Back with Ray Winston, and you might recognise the actress right there, Kate Winslet. We've got 2 in Clover with Sid James and Victor Spiretti. We've got Maggie and Her, the complete Agony. Dawson's Weekly with good old Les Dawson. Not on Your Nelly. The Lovers. Don't Drink the Water. Only When I Laugh. I really, really do like that show. It's great fun. And Mind Your Language. The Complete Fosters with Lenny Henry, who is a Dudley man. We've got some Get Some In. Hallelujah. Girls on Top. Alfresco. Pardon the Expression, which was a spin-off to Coronation Street. It has got Arthur Lowe's character who plays Leonard Swinley in Coronation Street. And it is like a sitcom. This is the complete series with 36 episodes. I do enjoy that. I've got a couple of Arthur Lowe series here. We've got Bless Me Father. We've also got A.G. Wentworth B.A. I believe this was one of his last series that he made in 1982. Yeah, A.G. Wentworth B.A. We got That's My Boy, not to be confused with the Molly Sugden one. This is the original Jimmy Clifford series. Yeah, this is a really good vintage northern comedy at its finest. Yeah, he's a very naughty boy, little Jimmy is there, yeah. And then we got some Glums with Ian Lavender. There you go, Ian Lavender, good old Pike from Dad's Army. Some Bill Maynard here before he was Greengrass in Heartbeat. We got some Bill Maynard as the gaffer. Sitcom called Keep It in the Family from the 80s. The complete Billy Lawyer. I do really enjoy this. He's got such an imagination. And he's based on the film was before this series, but yeah, Jeff Rawle plays the part of Billy Lawyer definitely really well. And yeah, I really do like this show. And I also like George A. Cooper right there. I think he makes this show quite unique as well. We got some Duty Free there as well, some 80s classic. That was way before Benidorm. We've got some Red Letter Day. This is like a little anthology series. As you can see, Alison Steadman, a very young Alison Steadman there, is in a couple of the episodes. Next, we got Miss Jones and Son with Paula Wilcox. We got some Mixed Blessings. We've got some Thick as Thieves with John Ford and Bob Hoskins. Great casting in this one. And this is also directed by Dick Clement and Ian LaFray, who you probably know from doing stuff like Auf Wiedersehen Pet and many, many other things. You Must Be Joking. And this was a spin-off to You Must Be Joking. This is Pauline's Quirks. This was recorded after You Must Be Joking. But yeah, it's the same kind of format. You still get the same band Flintock, which is in both series, who perform the opening songs. We've got Executive Stress with Penelope Keith and Peter Bowles. Peter Bowles, I've recently been watching Into the Manor Born, and yeah, actually quite like Peter Bowles, and Penelope Keith's in it as well. So yeah, it's a bit like a bit of a reunion in a way. And this ran from 1986 to 1988. We got Till Death. Now, this is the ITV's version of Till Death Will Do Part, but for contractual reasons, I couldn't call it Till Death Will Do Part. So yeah, they called it Till Death. And this only ran for one series from 1980. Yeah, 1980. But yeah, good old Alf Garnett there. And then he come back in the 90s with this series, The Thoughts of Chairman Elf. Basically, this is like a little stand-up show where Elf just lets the audience ask him questions. And yeah, they talk about different topics. So yeah, quite a decent little show. Now we've got a David Jason triple bill, starting with Lucky Fella. And then we've got another David Jason one here, The Secret Life of Edgar Briggs. And we've also got A Sharp Intake of Breath. Now, before David Jason become famous as, of course, Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses, Lucky Fella, to me, when I watch Lucky Fella, it does feel like the sort of like start of Only Fools and Horses. In like, obviously, the character he plays, the kind of stuff he gets up to in this show. So, yeah, to me, that is a bit like a forerunner to Only Fools and Horses. Next, we've got the Kenny Everett video show. Yeah, this is the complete collection. Very happy to have this one in the set, definitely. With good old Kenny Everett. Loads of great music performances on here. I believe most of the shows are complete on this. I think there might be a couple that are edited. But yeah, quite a good show. Up the Elephant and Round the Castle. Now, everyone I know really doesn't like this show. It is really dodgy, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. It's not the funniest show in the world. We've got some great guest stars there, with obviously Jim Davison starring in this, and we've also got like Sue Nichols, Audrey Roberts from Coronation Street, Anita Dobson's in this, and John Barden. But yeah, it is what it is. Next, we've got Down the Gate. Now, I do like this release of Down the Gate because without good old Reg Varney, rest in peace, we wouldn't have had this show on any format if we didn't have it recorded on VHS. So this copy of Down the Gate is Reg Varney's personal recordings. Hence why the quality isn't the greatest, but what makes this extra special as well, this release, is they've included the original adverts on the recording. So he's basically just left how the videotape was. So yeah, Down the Gate, definitely one to look out for, guys. And yeah, it shows Reg Varney at his very best. He's great as Stan Butler, but yeah, he's good in this. He works in the Billingsgate Fish Market. So yeah, very good fun. Next, we got some Ronnie Barker in the Ronnie Barker collection. So this is a 3-disc set. So we get both series of Hark at Barker in this one. And we also get 6 dates with Barker, which is a bit like his 7 of 1 show where he does 6 individual shows. And yeah, we've got some great fun. And yeah, ran from 1969 to 1971. Next, we have got a show who is still alive with us, good old Stanley Baxter. This is the 5-disc television set, which basically contains everything that he did for ITV. And also, not only do we get all the series, we get 2 films that he starred in as well, including The Fast Lady and Father Came Too. So yeah, very nice little set, this one. And yeah, if you can find this one, I definitely recommend picking it up. You got hours and hours of entertainment in this one, and it's good to see Stanley Baxter doing loads of impressions as well. So yeah, as you can see, look, a few up there. Next, we've got a series starring Peter Davison and Robin Glenister, and this is Sink or Swim. This was an 80s show, which was recorded in 90. It was broadcast in, I can't find a date. I think it was in the early 80s, so it might have been about the same time as he got the part of Doctor Who. He definitely was in All Creatures Great and Small when this come out. But yeah, Sink or Swim, great little comedy, this one. Now we're going to the 90s, and we've got some Barbara with Gwen Taylor and Sam Kelly. Now this is a nice little sitcom to just watch and chill out to. You might recognise Sherry Houston there, who's in this show. Yeah, it is good fun, this one. Barbara and her husband Ted, they always get up to mischief in this, and yeah, I really do like watching this one. And last of all, on this shelf, we have got The Rag Trade, starring Peter Jones and Miriam Carlin. Now this is from the same guys. This is from Ronald Wolfe and Ronald Chesley, who you probably best know for doing On the Buzzes. Yeah, the same kind of humour in here. We also get Anne Karen in this as well. So it does still have the On the Buzzes feel to it. But this was the London Weekend TV series. There is the 2 series that I did for the BBC as well, starring Reg Varney, which I do have in the collection. But yeah, this was the 70s, kind of like reboot, if you like, of the 60s show. So that's The Rag Trade. And if we just move over here, we've got a couple of box sets. We've got the complete supercar there. We've got Robin of Sherwood, Series 2. I do have Series 1 up there. We've got this box set. This is the 7 to 49 up. This is a documentary that was in ITV. It shows, like, kids growing up over the years from 7 to 49. Then we've got the complete Pie in the Sky there. With oh God, what's his name now? My mind's gone blank. Derek Griffiths? No. Oh, I can't. Hang on. Oh, Richard Griffiths, sorry. Richard Griffiths, Pie in the Sky from the 90s. We've got Whodunit with John Pertwee presenting it. But John Pertwee didn't present the first series. That was presented by Edward Woodward. And then, yeah, it's a bit like a detective, a bit like a Cluedo game, where there's guests in this, and they have to basically find out who done it. Very self-explanatory. We've got Give Us a Clue. Do love this show with Michael Aspel. This is the pretty much everything from the 70s to the 80s. So this is all the Michael Aspel years. I hopefully one day I'll put the Michael Parkinson release out, but I doubt it. We've got the Rumpole of the Bailey with Leon McKern. Good, great courtroom drama. I haven't got the Blu-rays of the Sweeney, but yeah, this is the complete series that Network put out. I've got the complete Birds of a Feather there, and the complete Fen Street collection from Please Sir. Yeah, I do have a couple of Network releases mixed in here. We've got the Buster Keaton Chronicles. We have also got a few historical dramas here. We've got Sir Francis Drake. We've got Sir Lancelot. These are ITC series. And we've got Edward the Seventh. Now we're going to move on to something a little bit different. We're going to move on to my Network films on Blu-ray and DVD, which are all on this shelf pretty much. So if we go across, we've got Stars in Their Eyes, Money Talks, we've got The Angel with the Trumpet, we've got Small Town Story on Secret Service, The Devil Ship Pirates with Christopher Lee. I absolutely love that artwork. I think it's absolutely brilliant. We've got some Happy Ever After. We've got some Spring Meetings. We've got some 6-5 Special. I do really like these like old music DVDs with some of the big stars of the day, like Petula Clark on these as well. Really, really good fun. Tower of Terror. Some 80s here with some Silver Dream Racer with David Essex. The Outsider with George Sanders. Moulin Rouge. Now this is the original French one, and it's a really nice edition. This one, from 1929. 1928. I was a year out. Sorry, 1928. We got some Lady Vanishes. I really love that film. It was Jamie Powell who introduced me to this film. Actually, Lady Vanishes, absolutely fantastic. We got some Please Sir. I know I've got the film on DVD, but that's that was pretty much a recent release of Please Sir. The first Sweeney film, No Kidding, with Leslie Sharp. Leslie Phillips even. What am I on about Leslie Sharp? Leslie Phillips. Dentist on the Job with Bob Monkhouse. What a Crazy World. Yeah, great casting that one. Harry H. Corbett. Steptoe. We got two of the Tony Hancock films. I really do like Tony Hancock. I've been watching a lot of the Tony Hancock BBC series lately. Really good to revisit them. This is a series called, this is a film called The Rebel. And next to it, I've got The Punch and Judy Man. I think these have both been re-released recently on Vintage Classics with some brand new special features, but happy to have the network releases. We've got The Importance of Being Earnest. We got Lady Godiva Rides Again. We've got Looking on the Bright Side. I've got a couple of Gracie Fields films. Really nice northern little war films. Love, Life and Laughter. We've got Another Shore. We've got Undercover. I've not seen that one yet. You can see it's still sealed. Now, this was a bit of a hidden gem. The Pot Carriers. I did enjoy this one. Really good fun. The Constant Husband. I do have a few Tommy Steeles in the collection, including this one. The Duke Wolf Jeans. A Romance of Seville. It's All Happening. There you go. Another Tommy Steele there. Play It Cool. Please Turn Over. So these were before the Carry On films, I believe. The producer's the same one, Peter Rogers. We got Gonks Go Beat. Cliff Richard's film. Now, this is a really nice film because it is filmed in Birmingham, so it shows you Birmingham in the 70s. And it's got Cliff singing 12 classic songs. The Smallest Show on Earth. Another one recommended by Jamie Powell. He said, I've got to check this one out. And I think Jamie sent me this as well, which is really cool. Really good film with... I do like Virginia McKenna. I've got a few of her films in the collection. And Peter Sellers. And you got Margaret Rutherford in this film as well. Thursday's Child. You might recognise that girl right there, Sally Ann Ells. She's, of course, Truly Scrumptious from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We've got some Contraband Spain. No, not now, Conrad. It's In the Air. Some classic George Formby. Who Done It? A film starring Benny Hill. This was before Benny Hill became Benny Hill and had his sketch show in the 70s. This was a film he starred in. Sailors Free. Some Tommy Trinder. We got The Lovers. This was a film spin-off to the TV series starring Richard Beckinsale and Paula Wilcox. 2 series of this was made and this film. Some more Tommy Steele with a Tommy Steele story. We've got The Night as Eyes. Now, this is a nice little collection of animated films. Very much like Disney in like the animation style. But yeah, really do enjoy watching these occasionally. There's like little adverts. And it's Alison Batchelor who made Animal Farm, which we'll get onto in a second. We've got Wendy Craig in Just Like a Woman. Yeah, I do have Animal Farm in the collection. This is the 60th anniversary edition. And that is all my network Blu-rays. We'll move on to some of the DVDs I've got now. This Happy Breed, The League of Gentlemen. I've got the Wombles movie. Yes, you may judge. I have got the Wombling 3, the original movie. Gas Bags, Singing Ringing Tree, The Scarlet Pimpernel, The Way to the Stars. Then up there we got Miss Leslie's Doll, Saturday Island, Fingersmith. Got a couple of series mixed in there. Well, I know I've got to sort them out. So I've got Spitting Image series 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. The Scales of Justice, that's loads of short films that were shown at the cinema in the 60s. The Count of Monte Cristo, Richard III, The Caesars. A couple of films there. Dulcimer, Nothing Barred, Noose for a Lady, Dead Lucky, The Brain Machine, Mr. Denning Drives North. Yes, we have done it. That is my complete network collection. I've tried to make it as short as possible by splitting it up into 3 parts. But you've seen it with your own eyes, guys. There is Jim Jam's complete network collection. So what do you think, guys? Leave down below in the comments. I'd love to know what you think of my collection. Is there some gems in there you wished you had in your collection? Please let me know in the comments. And yes, let's see pictures of your network collections. Let's see what titles you have in your collections. I'm always interested to find out. So yes, thank you so much for watching this 3-part trilogy. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon with some more videos. So thank you for watching. If you did like the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button, please share, and please subscribe. And yeah, I'll be back on with you soon. And who knows, guys, there might be another network updated collection this time next year. See you later, guys. Have a great day. Bye.